Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another daily cast. Here we got Plup versus S2J happening at Tipped Off 15 in 2024, I think. Oh wait, is Plup going Sheik? There's Fox in the thumbnail, but watching Plup's Fox in this tournament, actually, I feel like I had a lot of big breakthroughs in just like kind of how the game works and in my movement. So it's interesting to see if he'll, I guess, switch to Fox after maybe losing a game. This was mostly a Fox tournament for Plup. He ended up getting, I believe, fourth, beating Moki for the first time in a Fox Ditto, which is, of course, very impressive. Moki in the Fox Ditto, especially this year, where Moki was, I think, number 4. Which I guess he still roughly is. Yeah, but Plup, probably my favorite player of all time. Just love watching the Sheik. It's not like too optimized or clean necessarily, but it's incredibly fast and incredibly like authentic. I always think of Plup for that edge guard. The falling bear works so good with Sheik in this matchup. Coming out of the back air there is so strong too. Almost anything else would got clipped by up air and probably led to a stock. Oh, that's bad. I hate that back air from Johnny. That was so bad, I think. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. There's like 100 ways to kill him. That's so insane. It's looking pretty dominant. Plup on Battlefield, I mean, so fast, right? Such a deep understanding of the way that these sort of games work. Sort of my voice is a little bit off today. I feel like had a long week. I need to drink water, I think. Fair up tilt, like nice clean auto cancel fair. Have it noted. So even though the fair was a bit high, since it auto canceled instead of L canceling, it had much less landing lag. It was actually probably like +0 on shield, which is incredibly good. Meaning up tilt, which is frame 5, is gonna be faster than Falcon's frame 7 grab. Of course, Johnny should have been holding down if he's going to go for a shield grab, because if we're going to shield grab, why not also ASDI down? Beautiful read in the air dodge, evening it back up for Johnny. This matchup is really interesting. Sheik is a pretty one-dimensional character, which doesn't mean she's bad at all. She's an amazing character. It's just that like what she likes to do can be very obvious and almost like scripted. And Falcon's actually pretty good at calling out the script and like pressing an option that like kind of like if he has a hard read and you can really guess what you're going to do, you can really make it hurt. And especially in this matchup, I think this are probably Marth or maybe Falco or like the matchups he hits the hardest. Like it's probably this matchup because edgeguarding Sheik is just not super difficult for Falcon. Having reverse knee, having stomp from ledge, being able to like babysit with his back air. Oh, that was a really strong side B. That's going to be actually closed out for game 1, I think. Here's the reverse knee. No reverse knee. Goes for the read there. I really don't like that. I don't think a read was necessary there, but Johnny it's a pretty easy read. It's just, there was a very, very easy way to just hold ledge and then reverse knee if she goes on stage there. With that exact same read, he could have even gone for like a Falcon punch, but, it's all right. So Plup loses game 1. I imagine, okay, wow, yeah. Straight to Sheik or straight back. Fountain. Seems like a pretty good stage for this matchup. The tilts. Falcon has a really hard time when he's under the platform or approaching someone that's under the platform. And Sheik excels at like maybe even both. The real strength for Falcon, for like the platforms at least on the stage, is just that he can stomp through them. And that's incredibly strong. As well as having a really strong shield drop like up air to do like shield drop low up air into like very strong mix out of that on like shield or especially on hit. I mean, up air knee is just gonna combo. It's like such a falling up air, right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, first stock to Johnny. Up tilt can be a little bit scary, but I do think even the weak hits are gonna knock down Falcon at this percent, so just very strong. No needle. I don't like that edge guard. I think he needed to throw a needle and then cover like a high up B. But he just kind of covered a low up B without a needle. But I believe at this time, Plup was mostly playing Fox. And we've seen him, even well before this, have exceptional success in the Falcon matchup with both characters. Having wins over, I think, everyone. Obviously, I believe he does, play this matchup much more as Sheik, especially versus someone like Wizrobe. But versus Nun and S2J, I've seen the Fox win prior, even if Sorback is like Shine 2018 is what comes to mind, these two playing. Which is also a very fun set. Love the Plup sets. Yeah, he's just kind of losing it. I don't think he's playing super well here with the Sheik. Knee from ledge, like I said, super strong. Kills incredibly early, especially with the reverse one. That'll kill exceptionally. Knee can't really be omps attacked. I believe actually it can be, but I don't know how it works. I know some of the nerds have been working on it. I believe that's huge. That's like a dead Sheik. I don't like that knee at all. I guess Johnny, of course, more of an old school player. That forward tilt could have got slid off really hard, I'll say, but I suppose he respected like Plup going for like possibly fair there instead, and like I don't know. Getting into that forward tilt's actually a pretty big deal. That was really bad. Nice, gets that. Tipper up smash doesn't actually feel that good usually at lower percents. I'm surprised you got like a big conversion there. It's not knee, it's not. Still like such a hard spot for Sheik. The needles are big. Yep, misses the wave dash. If you got the wave dash, you would have probably still killed, but it's a forced error, sort of. Oh my god, that was really bad. Well, it was really bad for someone as good as Plup, of course. No up throw up air. That was a really scary spot for Falcon, yeah. Just throws needles there. I don't know if that was actually good, but it's so simple to edgeguard almost everyone with Sheik that it really is alright and it works out. That was crazy. Getting the jab into a shielding gentleman. I'm surprised he didn't shield grab that gentleman. Nice. That grab actually covered like 2 things maybe, which is strong, even though he lost the mix-up. It was a low risk, high reward sort of a angle. Dash attacking in and still instantly getting the ASTI down tilt. That's nice. Gets the read. No platform here. Dash attack. Could have maybe slid off there. Oh, misses the reaction. Gets stomped. Nice. That nair was probably so safe on shield. That was probably like -1 or something. Fair's going to seal it. Like full hop back air and... Yep, even that. It's not really possible for Falcon. Oh my god, that was so bad. Okay, still. Plup closes it up. If I'm Plup here, though, I'm concerned, for sure. Although he's maybe just doesn't give a shit about this shit, so maybe he's not concerned. If I'm Johnny, I don't know. I mean, I suppose this is slightly old. This is 2024 in the summer, but the level of optimization I'm seeing is pretty low. Like, these are just very, very solid, like, fundamental neutral players, and yeah, they're kind of just swinging on each other. Gotta be really careful jab resetting Falcon. The Falcons are all really, really good at like the SDI for that. Wow, what a spot dodge. Yeah, Falcon doesn't have time to stomp a shield. A Sheik's forward tilt. A Sheik's forward tilt, I believe, is usually roughly around -14. So even like Fox at a task level can like he can barely like wave shine at shield shine maybe, but that's if you're completely frame perfect, and it just doesn't happen. So she's like definitely not safe after a forward tilt, but it's really hard to get a true punish. You're just kind of, you get advantage state really after shielding a Sheik's forward tilt. Interesting sharking from Johnny. I feel like he's caught up in his like fast movement there. Yeah, so he gets the shield on the stomp out shield. Can't be stomp out shielding these forward tilts. That's just really not how it works. Unless you're reading maybe a second forward tilt. I don't know how the frame data works out there, but I feel like even a second forward tilt might stuff that. Oh, gets the stomp. Doesn't go for the... Wow, Phantom and forward tilt. That's a fucking shame. Okay, back off stage. Transformation. Ooh, misses it. Oh, it's dead too. That's a dead Falcon. Yeah, wow. That was a really good situation. He really blew it. Sheik has needles here, which I feel like is nice. Not feel like. It definitely just is nice. Oh, loses needles. That's... Oh, could have been up air. Whatever. Yep. Should be a complete easy kill. That was actually really ambiguous. I think the flowchart does still cover everything there of sitting on the ledge and doing reverse knee if she goes on stage, but she hit the ledge extremely high there, so there's a lot of time for him to get up, and still she was falling, but she was against the wall, and she could still grab the ledge, which is really good. Gets fair there. Yeah, that's easy back air. This is looking really hard on a much better stage than Fountain, I'd say, for Falcon. But maybe the extra space is helping Plup just like, squirm around in a way that Falcon doesn't like. Falcon has trouble hitting short characters like Sheik. So when she's dashing or crouching or wave dashing, it's very hard for him. Oh, wow. Gets that downer. That was a crazy downer to react and drift back on. Easy, easy edge guard. It's falling apart for Johnny. And looks like Plup's eating up. That downer was really nice. We're going to go back? Or are we going to see a character switch from Plup? Or... No. Back to Battlefield. That's interesting. So Johnny did win game 1 here? No. Yeah, he did win game 1 here, but... I mean, if you're Plup, you're probably down to just go back to bats. Oh, that's big. A needle would have killed there, I'm so certain. Maybe a needle could have lost to air dodge. But just throwing a needle to cover that diagonal space. Nice. Wow, that was amazing. Plup is so good using down air. I feel like my Sheik would be not doing that, frankly. I'd be sending Falcon off stage. I'd be doing my up air combos. But no, we're just seeing, simple down air, up smash. Like, almost like you'd see like a... Well, maybe not a Falcon, but like a Yoshi do, like fair tech chases. It's really interesting. Wow, beautiful forward tilt. Like he's just such a fundamental player, and he's so fast, and I think his understanding is just really deeper than what a lot of people, even that are obviously much more optimized than he is, like really possess in his reactions and his, I wouldn't even say game plans, just could live, maybe. No, not really. It's really bad, yeah. That flowchart is extremely good, especially when she's further away, maybe. I don't know. Like, I would have literally... What I would have done would have been so much worse, actually. I thought it'd be more optimized, but I would, like, land up there and try to, like, dash tack tech chase with reverse dash tack and have them miss their DI. It's such a... Yeah, he just fairs it. It's so simple. It makes so much sense. Goes for CC Nair. Ooh, that could be huge. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's... Past 100 is hard. A little bit. Same exact mix as on Stadium there. Like, landing on the ledge, but pretty high. So that Falcon... Wow, okay. Misreacts and goes for the knee. Sheik will instantly grab ledge on frame 1 on the drop for Falcon. Jab grab was so smooth there. Tried to get the SDI grab on that, but the third-hit gentleman actually knocks down fairly easily. So past that percent, you can't just mash your grab, because the third hit will break ASDI down. Oh, that's not good. That might be up their knee. Oh, okay, fine. No jump. So it's really hard for Sheik. Oh, but she gets out. Okay. Ooh, a little bit not that clean on the way dash tilt. Wasted some frames and walk afterward. I doubt that's what he meant to do. Probably pressed his A button too quick and there's no buffer. Oh, that could be really bad. No. Okay. Gets that. I don't know about the down airs. Like, they're such big reads and it's such a clunky move for me, but I guess it isn't for Plup. He's very, very comfortable. Just to move slow doesn't mean it's clunky. Look at Johnny with his knee and stomp placement, right? It's immaculate. Oh, it's immaculate, I say. That was... Okay. That was a pretty good edge guard. Landing at the edge there really lowers the lag, right? Or it doesn't lower the lag, it lowers the frame advantage, since Sheik goes into her landing lag and animation much quicker than normal due to not flying as far in her vanish. Ooh, that full up air feels really bad. Yeah, easy sharking. Maybe we could air dodged out and forced Falcon to do like a really, really clean ledge grab out of that. But not exactly what we see. Dash attack feels good there. Yep, got the slide off, which is really, really big. Does he get this? This is a pretty big... Oh, the SDI in, I feel like was actually really strong there. Gets the side B. Misses the stomp. That covered, I think, maybe 3 out of 4, but Plup picked the 4th. And that's it. Wow, 3-1 Plup. That matchup is pretty interesting. I feel like that's very different from what we see in a lot of sets with a lot of other players, where it's really about just like playing neutral, not like necessarily super degenerately, but playing neutral for the one big hit. Whereas both these players were kind of scrapping in like a very neutral, fundamental, like, I'm going to press my buttons I like to press, you're going to press your buttons I like to press, and we're going to see how it goes. Instead of an extremely streamlined, I'm going to stomp your forward tilt, I'm going to, get nair your jump, or I'm going to grab you and I'm going to tech chase you to death. That really wasn't what we were seeing. We were seeing a lot more neutral, which is actually really interesting from two titans of the game. Great players historically. Fun set for today. See you tomorrow.